Morning, everybody. It's Trishaly, and I'm just going for a little walk just outside the Embassy Suites and the fancy golf green. So I thought I'd come out here and take a little walk in the beautiful, beautiful green trees. Just a side note, the other night I decided to let's go off trail and see what's going on here. And they have these crazy bushes back there behind me. When you go walking through them, it leaves, see all these bumps on my leg? And I got them down here too. Just push my sock out of the way. Check it out. Yeah, there's like these crazy freaking spiky bushes. What do you call them? Like thorns. Like they're big, tangled thorn bushes. So I don't recommend going off the trail. So if you're ever in North Carolina and you think, oh, the trees are so pretty, I want to go in there and get a better look. No, don't. Yeah, and that was through my pants that all those little spikes attacked my leg and left all those bumps there. Oh, and the bumps on my face, I know they look like pimples. That's what I thought they were, but they were hurting so bad. I'm like, pimples don't hurt like that. But actually what happened was I was helping my mentor at the farm, and he was sandblasting his new horse trailer, and I got a little too close to the sandblaster, and I remember going like this to shield my eyes. However, my face got, well, my mouth got, I got a whole bunch of little sandblasting, little chunks of sand embedded into my face. So real nice. I got bumps on my legs, bumps on my face, a little bit of a mess, but I'm having a wonderful day. So what the point of my video today was going to be, I was talking about wealth. Ever since I was really young, I had this plan that I was going to be wealthy, rich. I was going to get rich. And I knew, hey, the lottery, that ain't the way to go. The odds aren't good enough. So it's crazy. When I was like 15 years old, I met this guy, and he treated me like crap. I stayed with him for a really long time. Why? Because I also met his dad. And his dad was a very successful businessman. He took us out to his garage, and he had literally like 10 Corvettes. Well, maybe not 10 Corvettes, but he had like 10 cars, like different kinds of classic, beautiful, show quality, freaking awesome cars. And like half of them are Corvettes. And not only that, he had like, I don't know, half a dozen or a dozen vintage, classic, collector motorcycles, Indians and Harleys and all these super old. Wow. Like his garage was like a big, like 8-car garage, and it was full of collector vehicles, just beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm marrying this guy. And it didn't help that this fellow and his brothers, when they would get drunk, they would sit around and brag about, you know, how wealthy they were going to be when the old man passed away. Well, when you were 15 years old and under the influence of alcohol and drugs, that seemed like a really good get-rich plan. However, this guy was pretty abusive, and after being beat up quite a bit and having a child with him, actually it was after having the child that I realized, again, I can't have a child grow up this way. Watching his mom get tossed around, and more than likely my boy would have also been pushed around and tossed around by this guy. So I got out of there when he was just a tiny baby, and I realized that, yeah, that wasn't a very good get-rich plan. So moving forward, I got myself a guitar, and I started, well, it was actually, I was singing because I love singing, and someone was really impressed and was like, wow, you know the words to so many songs. Like, you should be a musician. He wasn't so impressed that I was such a good singer, but he was impressed that I remembered so many lyrics to so many songs. He was really impressed by that and said, you know, you should write your own songs. I thought, well, if I'm going to write my own songs, I better, like, play an instrument too, right? So I got myself a guitar, and I started teaching myself how to play guitar. And then I met some people and started getting some lessons and mentorship as a guitar player. And then I met Larry, and he's like super talented guitar player. And I was like, oh, let's start a band. I want to start a band with this guy because, yeah, he's so talented, and he's a songwriter. And okay. And I swear to God, 10 years ago, you could not have convinced me that music was not my path to fortune and fame. I was going to be a Grammy Award winner. I was going to be like million dollar gold record, platinum record kind of girl, and that's where my fortune was going to come from. Well, after 10 years of touring around and having like failing forward, not really being able to build a big audience or following because I was determined to play all original music, so I figure that's how you make money in the music business. You got to have your own songs that you can collect royalties on and that maybe other people will record and cover and pay you more royalties. So because of our determination to play our own music, it was really hard to build a following because everybody wants to hear the songs they know from the radio. And so after 10 years, I was like, okay, this plan for getting rich is a lot better than the plan of inheriting money from a guy who's not going to die for like a long time. But music business is pretty tough, and the odds of becoming wealthy billionaire in the music business are slim to none. Actually, like pretty close to the lottery. A little bit better than the lottery, but the odds are close to the odds of winning. Actually, I think the odds might be better of winning the lottery than becoming a millionaire playing music. So moving forward, patents. I own patents now, and I am more confident than ever that my $1 billion is on its way. I have 2 corporations because I learned that because of a tax issue and et cetera, I learned that the wealthy, I started studying billionaires. I started studying Bill Gates. I started studying Steve Jobs. I started studying Richard Branson. I started studying these billionaires and learned that, hey, they all own corporations. So that's how they shelter their money from tax, and that's how they build extreme amounts of wealth. So I now own 2 corporations, but more importantly than that, in the asset column, I have 2 patents on some pretty powerful solar power equipment. So anyway, that's my new plan, and this time it's working. I finally found a plan that has really high odds of success, and that is actually, although there has been failure after failure, although I have invested over $100,000. Hello, airplane. There's a good pattern interrupt for you. Yeah. Oh no, you can't. I'm not going to point the camera up there because it's already gone. And it's really cloudy, so I think you can hear it, but I can't even see it. Anyway, although I've invested over $100,000 into the solar company and made a total profit of 0, I know that all of that hard work and that all of that money invested is going to pay off in a big way, and it's only a matter of time. So I'm super excited to be sharing the progress that we're making via Google Hangouts. I'm going to be doing a daily hangout to tell you about all the cool, neat stuff that's happening. So watch for the links for that, and please come and join us and have your questions ready, and go out there and make it a great day. Thanks so much for watching. If I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture or out here on the golf course, or subscribe to my channel because you never know where I'll be. So follow me around in my videos and see what I'm up to. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Make it a great day.